and advisor, has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister DeBong, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all over the world. Welcome back to another episode of Africans Awake. I am your host, Billions, and I am in the studio today, as usual, with the partner. You'll be giving us some Afro-beat music. I hope you guys are ready to dance. Shake your body. We are living in a chaotic world, everyone knows. More especially in Africa, where there are so many crises going on in different parts of the countries. Back in South Africa, we have a lot of issues concerning xenophobic attack on African people, right? So there are a lot of things, a lot of stories we'll be discussing today. The continent entirely is on fire, and we need to look for ways to counter all these issues. The crisis in South Africa is boiling daily on daily basis. A lot of people, Botswana, Namibia, a lot of African people have taken their people, have evacuated their people from South Africa, and it's not really going well with us. And Nigeria, precisely, they have been in this attack severely. They have attacked Nigerians severely, both their properties, their businesses, and the rest. You see, like I always say, ignorance is the biggest trouble in this case here, because you can't tell me that your black brothers, are pursuing you from their own land, from your own land. Let's say our land, because Africa belongs to African people, right? Despite the European borders that separated us, these borders were created not by African people but by the European people. You see, today they invade everywhere, take over everywhere. It's not funny at all. So I will give my brother in the studio some chance to discuss, tell us how was his weekend, and then we'll proceed to the normal conversation of today. So,
thank
Mr.
you,
Emmanuel, you're welcome to the studio again. What's going on?
Well, my weekend was great. It's been intriguing. Thank you for having me on the African Week. It's a nice time to be here, meeting the Pat Smarts, meeting you. The atmosphere here is intriguing and the mood is set. We have a lot of topics here we want to talk about and dissect to shine more light and make everybody, wherever you are in the world, concerning Africa, to be awakened when it comes to Africa. We've experienced a lot within our borders, outside our borders. The insecurity here in Nigeria is getting hot and hot by the day. We have professional militias attacking us, terrorists. It's no longer a hidden issue, but it is normal. And here we have our brothers over in South Africa who are being sent back to the country despite being legal or your status, whether you're legal. And we have a lot of issues being flogged. Especially Nigerians are being attacked. It's being quoted that Nigerians are the main obstacles and the main people who are fighting.
Their main target, the victims.
So they flogged us. The killings, we don't know about the numbers, but even shops that are legally owned are being closed and shut down, and it's not something good out of it. We might talk about it. Nigerians will play with almost everything. We try to bring out sarcasm, make joke out of everything, not to make it serious, no matter how serious it is. But it is serious. The world and Africa at large should know that these things that are being done, it's not good. We Nigerians have large hearts. You can ask people who have been to Nigeria. We don't discriminate. We respect you irrespective of where you're coming from. We love you once you have a color of skin. even you don't have a color of skin, we treat you and welcome you as home because we believe that Africa and Nigeria, it's the cradle of life, where life started.
Yeah.
So we'll be going through topics, we'll be talking about things happening in Africa. We hope you'll be locked in and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, thank you. That was a very good one there. You see, Africa has a long way to go. This is not what our forefathers fought for. And I believe Mr. Mandela in his grave will be so ashamed and will feel so embarrassed in his grave concerning what's going on right in South Africa because I can't just figure it out in my brain, like in my memory. I'm trying to think, like trying to get what's really going on. Like you facing your brother one on one, you see a color of skin black, and you are
calling him your problem.
You are calling your brother who is a more advantage to you. Who I would say like 80% of Nigerians are the one doing business, selling small stuff, small things, like most
running
of the shops, running business, running
yes.
the economy of South Africa entirely. But you see, it's so pathetic, and the government, they are not doing anything about it because if Nigeria was good, these people won't travel out, you understand, to get this kind of embarrassment. I call it Afrophobia, not xenophobic attack, because they are attacking. You are African to African. It is better when you travel to Germany, Italy, and you get bullied as a black man.
It's outside the country.
It's considerable that these people are not the same people like you.
You've never seen a white man fighting a white man.
Yeah, of course. So
they don't do that. European doesn't fight Europeans. Americans don't fight Americans.
The tough thing there about our South African people is that it's not all South African people that support this.
Agreed. Those that are educated. Like currently, you have it, and if you check South African economy, their economy is being driven by all other countries in Africa. You have MTN here in Nigeria. You have mining companies here in Nigeria. You have ShopRite. ShopRite had actually left. And you have a lot of companies, like in Ghana, you have them mining, but they don't know that they are the one doing more harm to other people's country than how many Nigerians have a mining company.
South Africa.
Outside Adenuga, how many of us have a telecommunication company?
Mm-hmm.
So you see that they are getting more. At least that was last year. MTN gained about
yes. And the rest.
That was last year. They gained about almost 8 trillion.
There's a campaign to boycott MTN, and me, I would say that it is because it's aura for aura, energy for energy, tooth for tooth, eye for an eye. To me, because you can't treat our black people or your DNA, people that you have the same DNA with.
Your closest ally.
You understand? You treat them like animals, you drive them away from your country. And, it's so funny that they are talking about collecting their jobs, their wives.
They have our jobs. They can find our jobs.
Yeah, and these people, they have, like MTN. MTN is making
trillions of
$45 million annually from Nigeria. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nigerian users, because this is one of the first telecommunication.
And they've pulled the economy ever since then.
You see DSTV,
same
thing. They are making billions of dollars from Nigeria, GoTV, and the rest. But nevertheless, let's discuss what actually brought us on this show today. We'll be discussing about the arrogancy of democracy. Our democracy is so porous. We just follow the way our colonizers, they left us, because during the colonial rule, which these are the people who brought democracy to us, right? Yes. During their rule here, blacks were not allowed to hold any administrative position in an office. Do you understand? And you won't call that democracy. right? Like I
That's-
see it as a dictatorship because
Yes,
you
it
dictate
is.
for the people. You tell them because you say you brought democracy to us, right? And after independence, we are still living as
Slaves.
like slaves,
Semi
you know,
or pseudo slaves.
and you can't do anything without the European people, without commands from them, you know. So democracy entirely in Africa. That is why you see most of some African countries are realizing that this democracy is not actually what they gave to us that we are practicing, right?
Yes.
Because even them themselves never practice democracy.
Yes.
They never practice democracy because what they did during their colonial rule in Nigeria, let me just set Nigeria as a case study here. You understand? During their rule before they gave up independence, there was nothing like democracy because the black were not allowed to hold any office, any strong office.
It was like supremacy. They took over everything, and they were leading over almost everything.
You understand? So then we'll be discussing also about freedom of speech. In fact, these things merge together because freedom of speech also is a concern because back here in Nigeria, you can't criticize bad government. You don't say anything against the government, which is really, really bad and it's affecting the society. Nobody can say.
Of course.
You cannot say anything against the government. Like once you
anything
come
against
out
God.
to counter the government or
They are like
criticize, they go after you with police and the TSS. So before we continue this conversation, right? Make sure you hit the like button, share our pages, King and Queen Radio /brokenstation.com. We are live on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch as well. So hit us up and let's vibe together. I have a very important message for our brothers and sisters in New York City, right? You don't have to worry for your health. If you have health issues, this is a opportunity for you to take advantage of, right? So in New York City, we take care of you. By just living here, you have access to low or no cost healthcare, right? NYC care includes primary and preventive care, medication, mental health service, and many more, regardless of your immigration status or ability to pay. Enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. The number again is 6466922273. So take advantage of this great opportunity. NYC Care in New York. Healthcare is for everyone, right? So take advantage. Health is wealth. Yeah, back to our conversation right here. The arrogance of African democracy and the rise of Presidio false dictators, right? Mr. Emmanuel, you see, they say we have democracy how old is Nigeria now?
Actual democracy has been over 30 years. We're heading to 30 years or over 30 years.
Since when I'm talking about independence because that's when
that's about 68.
68.
Yeah, 68.
So you see how far we have gone, and it seems nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. We've transitioned from military regime, from democracy, that is, to military, and now we are back to democracy. And if care is not taken, we are heading to another military regime in Nigeria. You might ask me why I might say that. What we have currently, it's not the government for the people, by the people, and for the people. The present democracy is not for you, it's not for me, it's not for any Nigerian. It's for some specific people. And that is why we say we have pseudo-democracy, or you can just call it autocracy. Autocracy where it is an electoral autocracy where automatically the whole government rests in somebody's pocket. You understand? Some people are being selected where you might say they have the election. Yes, the whole it's as if they organized the party, they organized everything for a particular program called election. But it's never their results were not based on the election. And here you are, you're having them, they're enjoying themselves, and they don't owe anybody any apology. The government is for their own pocket, their own children, and their immediate concern, that is the people around them. And here you have Nigeria is rich. We're not talking about riches. We have oil, we have natural resources, we have the citizens of Nigeria can be paid if each individual, if the government is for the people's welfare would have been taken care of. But here you are, you have little or no medical support, infrastructures, employment rates, insecurity, nothing. Food, there's no food security, there's no food. Everything we are struggling, everything you are doing in this country is, or in Africa, if I may say, and a large brotherhood of Africa, but not all African countries are into this, but a large number of African countries are providing food for themselves. Like, you are your government of yourself. You wake up in the morning, you think about your security, you think about your employment, you think about your earnings, you think about your economy, you think about your welfare, you think that everything is being done by you. If you cannot sit down and the government serve you for a day, it's not there. That is a fallacy here in Africa. Is a fallacy here. You cannot have anything. So you are doing everything on your own. So the government is in somebody's pocket. You understand? So that is the problem we're having to say is a pseudo democracy. It is not actual democracy, because actual democracy is for the people. If look at you that been telling me that I just enjoyed something from the government. Not have you ever said you enjoyed anything from the government? The land you have, the housing you have, the water you have, everything you buy, everything you pay for, and you are still thinking of paying tax very soon. So we don't have democracy without pseudo democracy.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for your submission there. You see, my own view, because I grew up, when back then, when we were going to school, they used to tell us we are the leaders of tomorrow, blah blah blah, and democracy is for the people, by the people, and for the people. You understand? And what we are seeing is the other side of
the shadows.
This is not democracy. Democracy
right.
is not practiced.
It's not practiced.
It's not well practiced in Nigeria, or let's say Africa, in a better way compared to other countries like the UK, the United States of America. These are the people that we learned from.
Yes.
That brought us this democracy. Do you understand? Now, back in our country, like there was election thing on Saturday. Yeah, there was election in Ekiti State, and I watched videos where they were literally giving people money, like face to face. This was not a hidden something. They were paying people, guys, women, both men, yes, giving them 15,000, 20,000 to vote for a particular party. It was not from their will, When you allow, what is democracy? Democracy is like the freedom of
expression.
From
your heart.
Freedom of expression. You choose, like once it is election period, election time, election day, you allow people to
express
themselves, because if you believe in yourself that you have done so well, you have done more, you don't need to influence anybody, you don't need to in fact, people have to campaign for you, right? Yes. But the reverse is the case where we have so much bad leaders. We have leaders that are so greedy to a governor of a state that does not care about health care in the state, that has not provided nothing, just looting of national funds and state funds. You understand? Yes. You coming back. I saw a video. I said they were paying people 15,000, 20,000 to vote, and some vote as much as they can. Like they were voting. One person might vote like 5 times, 4 times. Do you understand? That's not democracy at all.
So for me, I want to say something.
Yeah.
You made mention of people being given money. That's nobody checking it. Now, in Nigeria, what do they call it? Political office. is like a business. You understand? Once they pay those 15,000, those money you're talking about, those people collect that money. They believe they bought those people, and those people are no longer the masters they are meant to serve.
They will never be accountable to anybody again,
so
because
they
they feel
people,
they have paid
those people.
Yeah, they have.
And
not just those people, they have paid for their.
It's a capital,
yes,
capital investment.
like
They've invested, and they are there as a business owner or an entrepreneur to capitalize on that investment and make much more money without concern for the citizens. Here you have, for instance, when a new president or a new leader come into Nigeria or African office, for the first, what they do firstly, they remove judges, they remove generals, they remove a lot of people. It's as if they have
may be
power.
A standing block.
Yes, they can edit the executive, judiciary, and legislative arms of government. Remove people that will be an upstream, but people that will
fix people that will work for them.
So they have the executive sector of the government in their pocket. There's nothing anybody can do. They can come out, shoot somebody, and nothing will happen. They can come out. So we are under an autocracy. Let me say autocracy. It's an electrical autocracy. Dictatorship leadership. That because that's the same thing military people do. What's the difference between this present reign and military regime?
The military regime itself is more, to me, my own opinion. Yes. They are more even better than this democracy.
Currently,
democracy is not working for us.
We know that military is not better than democracy, actual democracy, but we don't have democracy here. What we have now, all the infrastructures we're enjoying were made during the military regime.
Of course.
So the military regime, I don't know which is coming, and I'm not sure they've removed everybody that can carry out a coup. What you have now is a controlled system of dictatorship. Nobody can say anything. If you say anything, they come to your house, they have your number, they have your phone, they come, they pick you. You cannot do anything. And you cannot point fingers and tell them this. Nobody, if they can share that money, in fact, they can hold everybody at ransom, chase away other political party, and tell only one political party to be the voters. The INEC, the electoral bodies are under them. They are being paid. They are under their payroll. The generals are under their payroll. The judiciary is under their payroll. If you win an election free and fair, they will take you to court because they know they are the owner of the court. So there is no system system or sector of the government that is not under their control. You understand? So we don't have democracy here. You cannot. Your voice is not heard. No matter how you speak, no matter what you say. What we have here is an electoral pseudo autocracy or selection autocracy, or you might even call it just pseudo democracy. It's a pseudo democracy.
There's no two ways about these people. There's no, in fact, the word for our African politicians is they are just liars.
Yes,
like they will just come up during election time to convince us, because what they have been using over the years, we are like fools. Our brain, we are not still. I think most of us, is it that we are not educated enough to understand that? Because I see people who claim they are professors, who went to schools, claim they went to Harvard, they are still supporting this evil. They are not coming together.
The whole system has been hijacked. Educational system has been hijacked. Every professor you see, there that is being brought on, what we call it, on a pedestal or on the channels TV or any TV is being paid.
You see them defending.
They are paid.
Government.
It's like paid actors. They are all paid actors. That's what I'll call them. They are paid actors. They are puppets under the government. The government also recruited some set of social influencers of recent to be spokesmen for the government, speaking for the government and
the detriment of other people. You see,
so it's the government is. I will tell you that they don't know what to do, or they are not wise. Nigerian government are very wise. They've gone to countries of the world. They've seen the best things. They've practiced under good people, but they still come back and design a system that favors them, that favors their pocket, favors their children. Africa in general, you have people who are embezzling money. Sometimes you don't even know what they want to use this money for, because money that a whole nation should feed on, that one person will pocket that money, collecting
take
loan,
it abroad, buy houses in Switzerland,
using
Poland,
free healthcare all over the world, enjoying themselves and enjoying what other countries are working for. So it is not it is government democracy here in Nigeria is or Africa is a business. Yes, it is a business. It is one of the most lucrative business. It's not about studying politics or doing whatever. It's about pivoting yourself into politics. Once you can fight, you can struggle and come into politics, you can never be poor. Because no matter your behavior, no matter your character, it doesn't select, it doesn't, since the system is porous, a madman can be your leader. And once a madman can be your leader, a drug addict, a killer, a whatever can be your leader. And once they come into power, the next thing they do is that you can hijack it and do whatever you want to do. Like, can decide to take all the money that is meant for, and currently
for the public.
Yes, and the law, like lawmakers, presently the laws we have, they are now making laws to favor them. I heard that they come after this present election, the coming people that will come into power will be ruling for 6 years. So you no longer rule for 4 years and contest for another election and go for another 4 years. You just come for one time.
One time,
6 years. So whether you are good, whether you are bad, you embezzle as much as you want to embezzle under the space of 6 years.
Okay, Africa, we need to wake up. You have heard. Honestly, go to the comment section, drop your comment. Tell us where you are from and how your country. Are you in a democratic country where you practice democracy?
Actually,
and how is it working for you? The Kenya people, Botswana, Mauritius, and the rest. Tell us. Go to the comment section and tell us how you are feeling in your country and what's the state of your country. What's the state of democracy? Is it working for you? What's like? Because in total, aside from our borders that these people created for us, because they actually created these borders to keep us separated, to keep us divided, to keep us in shackles, fighting ourselves, like just the way the South Africa, they are fighting their people. It's total foolishness, and this is what these people want. Because as long as we fight ourselves, they are getting paid. They are taking our millions of resources, dollars every day, billions of dollars, our resources away, and we claim. Now, back here in our home, Nigeria, where we claim that we practice democracy, but it's not democracy to our own eyes, because you can't tell me that over 30, we have 36 states, right, in Nigeria, 36 states, including the FCT, Federal Capital. Then we have 31 governors that are under APC. That's the other party, APC governors. Do you understand? So, and the present government, the present president, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is under APC. So there's a tendency that he must win election. Do you understand? Because he has 31 governors, and in those states, if those governors, he has advantage over them. Do you understand? Like, the governors under APC are going to bring out their own vote, thousands of votes for the president, to make sure the president wins. Do you understand? They are trying to make a one party system, which is not fair in a democratic system where we claim that we practice democracy, and other parties are not allowed to contest, or express themselves. Do you understand? It is unfair. Like the Nigerian people where we are today is like there's powerful figures that hold this country hostage. Do you understand? It is a must, a do or die affair. Like, I must win this election because you have power and influence. That is not democracy. The other parties are not allowed to even hold conference meetings in some states. They will send talks to fight these people, abuse them, harass them, and the rest. Do you understand? PDP are on the run, and NDC are on the run. Me, I don't belong to no party, right? But as long as you claim we are one and we practice democracy, these people should have their own right because they have rights, to practice, to do their own part, and let it be that the people, because democracy, according to the definition, is democracy for the people, by the people, and for the people. So you allow the people, let people make choices for themselves. Do you understand? You don't force yourself on us. Like other governors in some states will have to mandate their people, force them, including giving them, bribing them with rice,
3 kg
and
of
2,000 naira. You understand? They steal your future, your 4 years. You'll be stranded. That bag of rice they are going to give you within 1 month is finished, and you continue suffering again. So you see, the problem also is from our people, the citizens themselves, because they are not well educated enough to realize that they have a right to make a choice for themselves. With your PVC, you can select who you want to be your governor, who has the interest of the masses at heart. Do you understand? The resources of the state is being governed by one man, taken by one man. You understand? And you are there. There's no school fee for you. You can't go to school. You can't feed. You can't even go to farm.
You are scared of being kidnapped.
There's no security. You understand? Like most of the states in Nigeria here have been under attack. Is this democracy? Some students were taken from schools. Over 46 students, little boys from 5 to 3 years old. They are still in the bush as we speak, about 46 of them. Do you understand? This is not democracy. And
we are not free.
We are not free. You can't even speak. You can't even criticize. That's one of the problems that we have. You can't even come out and criticize and tell the government that, hey, you need to step up again. The military are compromised. The DSS are compromised because the government have bought them. They are in their pocket. Do you understand? The judiciary can't ascertain good judgment. There's no justice nowhere.
No justice.
They can't give justice. The common man, if you are at fault as a common man in this country, you are gone. Right? They will make
Even
sure
you are not at fault as a common man. You don't find yourself in trouble.
In fact, if they find you wanted in any way or the other,
you are gone.
Understand? There have been so much protest everywhere.
There's no justice
all
for
the states, everywhere.
No justice for
Is this democracy? Democracy that we have almost all the resources in the country, and we are not exporting anything. We are not exporting. We don't have industry. We don't have industry that produces even pencil, slippers. Even the president himself was interviewed, I think, some weeks back in London, and he was telling the journalist there that we don't produce anything. Like, I was wondering. I was trying to figure out, you as a president that has you collect money from IMF, World Bank, you collect aid from different countries,
even at least
from China,
or 5.
You don't have a standard good working factory.
The only factory that works are private.
They are private.
And they have tax load on them.
Of course, that's why if you check it, why is it that ShopRite, even though I don't like them anymore, why do they leave? Most of the construction companies, they left the country because, number one, we don't have steady electricity. You understand? And these people, they work with heavyweight machines that need electrical power supply on a daily. So there's nothing to write home about in this democracy at all. There's nothing to write home about. We can't tell how our country is. There's no industry that produces, only industry that produces what do they call it? Drinks, alcoholics. That's That's all. That's what we have.
And
Pencil.
they're not up to standard.
We import pencil,
Yes.
tomato. We that have farmlands, virgin lands that plant tomato, we don't have machines to process it. We take it abroad,
Ghana.
we process it for us,
Yes.
and send it back, sell it at high cost for us. Same thing with orange.
Pharmaceutical
You
companies.
go to
Yes.
places like Benue State, where
You
they
orange.
have food basket. We call that state food basket of the nation. They have every single thing you can think of, and one of the biggest stuff that they have in Benue State is orange. They have orange, and I can tell you for free that these people don't have a machine, even a manual machine that produces orange juice. But if you go to other countries, Dubai, Switzerland, Poland, that don't have trees, that don't have orange, they don't have seed of orange in their country, but they produces orange juice on a daily.
Yes.
Do you understand? If you want fresh orange juice from the store, you just get to the store. Like in Spain, there are shops there are malls in Spain where if you need orange juice,
Fresh.
orange juice now, and these people are not farmers of orange. That's where I always get mad. Like, we that produce these things, we don't have access, we don't have machines. Do you understand? You go to China,
It is direction.
the same thing, and you call this same place a democratic system,
Republic. Yes, it's
a
not.
democratic republic
It's not.
where you can't speak, you don't have
You
freedom
can't
of
even do
speech,
anything.
you can't do anything, you can't say anything, you can't even criticize the government because they will come after you with their DSS and the
I
rest.
once told somebody that the reason why if you have not been arrested or you've not been tried in Nigeria, you've not tried to make it. The moment you try to make it in Nigeria, they check over you. The real check is not that they are scared of you. They want to check, who are you for? Are you for them or you are against them? Once you are for them, you don't have problem. But if you are against them, they load you with a lot of tax, load you with a lot of unnecessary problem and all that. That's the system of the day. Whatever you are doing, you want to rise, they off it, they try to quench you, they try to, extinguish your vibe.
They suppress,
Yeah, they
oppress
suppress
people's.
and oppress.
You
So
can't express yourself
you can't
in a
express
society
yourself.
where
Yes, you are not free. And I would say democracy is the government for the people, by the people, for the people. Freedom of speech, you are not free there. You control your words, you control your vibes. When you have a platform to speak, you control everything you are doing. You cannot say the truth as it is. And people that are doing right are being criticized. They are turned into an image of being the devil. That they paint the devil white, and paint Christ black. That's what's happening in Nigeria. You can see white, you can see white, you can see black.
Mr. Emmanuel, someone was telling me that African leaders, they will not see, if I thought that there's heaven, that they will not see heaven.
They are not planning to go to heaven.
And that's
why they are creating
that's,
their heaven here. They are having their heaven here.
It's not funny, anyways. It's not funny. African, there's so much. In fact, the depth of our corruption
Yes.
is so much. And by the time we realize this, because I feel this last election that just passed on Saturday in Nigeria, the state of Ekiti, shows that we are back. We are a million times backward, because you can't tell me you are selling your future for 5,000 naira for a bag of rice that will just end within a month, and you continue suffering for in fact, see, do you know that our people, we need more orientation? I understand something with our government.
Yes.
I understand. I see now. I can realize a lot of things where they can manipulate us. Number one, there is no good school.
Yes.
No, no good orientation for the people.
Yes.
No, you can't. In fact, our youth, most of them are not educated. They don't go to school. Most of them, they don't even know how to speak. So once you come, you scope them,
yes, you
tell them lies. I will tell them lies.
Big lies.
That's the word.
White lies
tell them
and big lies.
Because Nigerians, they believe in lies. Once you tell them lies, it's the best thing you ever done for them. They will agree and follow you like zombies.
Rather than following somebody that's telling you the truth is bitter.
People are still selling. You are still selling your vote. 2026.
I must say that
there's no transparency. you can't hold nobody, no government official. You can't hold them accountable for anything.
Yes.
They are
They
not
don't
accountable
have-
for
yes.
anything. You ask for accountability, they lock you up. You ask for transparency, they lock you up. This is not democracy, for God's sake. You understand? And I applaud the government of Ibrahim Traoré, the Burkina Faso president, the Malian president, and the Niger head of state. You know, I so much respect these people. These are the people who are beginning to
Feel sympathy.
you understand, to
Towards their citizens.
open the minds and the eyes of the African people. You understand, to realize that without IMF or whatsoever, we can survive. You understand? We can live without borrowing, especially Nigerian that has borrowed to the fourth generation. You understand? The Tinubu's name is Lona Lunatic, Loni, Lohi. You understand? He has loaned everything. Banditry, loan, electricity, loan, everything, loaning. He has loaned our life. Loan up to our seventh generation as we speak, because bro, it will take a long time. Yes, of course, it will take us
For
a long
us to
time.
come back to the right direction, we have
Like,
lost it. We have, in fact, it's funny.
I keep wondering the day that Nigeria, some people don't want to give up, just the way I don't want to give
Yes.
up. I always want to say
Nigeria is a good place.
Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be
No,
great.
no,
But I
let's be
wonder
realistic.
when it
No,
will be great,
no,
because
let's set it straight. Nigeria is a very great nation. It's a very great place. But the problem we have bad leaders. If you are annoyed, you want to express yourself, target the leaders. It will never be better with them, whatever they are doing. But Nigeria will be great. We will enjoy the fruit of Nigeria someday, somehow. And I know that a lot of people out there will be wondering what is happening. This used to be one of the greatest. In fact, I don't show Nigeria. Like me, when I was much younger, I never planned to travel out of the country. We had opportunities of traveling out of the country, but I had everything I needed in Nigeria. There was good weather, good agricultural stuff. You
Good
have
atmosphere.
everything. Was so nice, but where did we lose it? Everything we have now is being hijacked. Your education is being hijacked. You cannot. It's not being. If you are brilliant, it doesn't mean anything here in Nigeria that you want to go to school. Academic intelligence is nothing. Whether you have scholarship, you don't have scholarship, it doesn't perform that you end up great. You understand? People have to opt out to look for other solutions. Everything has been hijacked. Here in Nigeria, education is no longer to better the minds of people, give them more information. It's a source of income. It's about payments, how much the school can generate, how much the government is generating from that. It's all about money, and the money does not have impact on the economy or impact on the society. We don't have factories, we don't have anything, and yet we have people riding cars worth millions, billions.
SUVs,
bulletproof cars,
private
exotic
jets,
cars that are only. We might have some
helicopters.
cars that are only 5 in the world. We have Nigerians that might have 2.
Yes,
So what are we talking about?
yes.
The luxury,
Customized cars with
the
their
luxury
names
is
inscribed
just
on it.
it's just government that is favoring some particular individuals. You have 99.9 against the 0.9, the 0.1. You don't even have people. You are not sure of your tomorrow here in Nigeria as a Nigerian. And that's why you have Nigerians all over the world. Because instead of me struggling where I know there is no future for me, they move to other places. And you can see that people might be antagonizing Nigerians. People might be against Nigeria. But you see Nigerians are doing well. They are doing well in terms of academics, doing well, opening companies. I've only heard that there's a Nigerian that owns one of the biggest airports in London. It's owned by Nigeria, one of the biggest airports in Nigeria is owned by London. And he has 6 other ventures like that. And these are what we are talking. People that are rising up, people that are working. You have Nigeria. One time, editor of the movie Spider-Man was a Nigerian. You have people working in NASA who are Nigerians. So what are you talking about? We have Nigerians doing well in all over the world.
The globe.
But the problem here in Nigeria, in their own land, the future has been taken, has been hijacked, and is still being taken. You said loans. Loans for what? What is the essence of collecting loan and servicing your ego, buying cars, servicing political office,
sharing the money within
bags
themselves.
of dollars within themselves?
Senators
You
are
collect
taking
loan.
millions of dollars.
Instead of collecting loan to build companies, build factories,
The
open up
coastal,
employment for people fighting
highway
insurgency in the country. You have people that, providing it doesn't concern them, their parents are not dying, they've secured their future, many of the children that's outside the country. Even the supporters of all this Boko Haram terrorism, the people sponsoring it, their children are not in the country.
Of course.
Their children are outside the country.
If your child is attending a secondary school, let's say a government secondary school, see that is where is our where we find
And that
problems.
is the only problem I
These
have.
people who are serving us, these are our
Yes.
citizens, and these people we put them in positions
Yes.
to take care of this the citizen.
Yes.
You understand, with our tax paying money, because this is our common wealth.
Yes.
It's a national cake
Agreed.
that belongs to everybody. Do you understand? But because of greed and some powerful forces from both outside and both the international and local powers, that has put the people in these harsh conditions
Agreed.
that they don't, as even in these harsh conditions, they don't want you to even to talk, to breathe. You understand? You can't say anything. Do you understand? I want to say this before we go for a break. We don't have democracy in Nigeria, in fact, in Africa. And I would suggest that it's my suggestion. You have your own. Go to the comment section. Everybody has his own opinion. And I'm just saying, yeah, I'm for real now. I'm just for real. I'm saying what is in my heart, right? Because you can't continue doing same thing every often and expect a different result.
Yes.
Do you understand? So democracy is not for Africa. We have our own way of rulership, of leadership. Do you understand? These people are not leaders. They are just bloodsuckers for God's sake. Do you understand? They are just there for their pocket. They don't care what the next man is feeling.
Their impact on the society.
You can see
they don't care.
how everywhere is being full of kidnapping, and the government are not doing anything about it. And they say there are some rumors, because in every rumor there's atom of truth there. The rumors are roaming around that they want to Islamize the country, even though I don't believe in Islamization, because these people are just using that force to paint. They are just using that thing to paint a narrative. Do you understand? Because if you're talking of Islamization, I will tell you for free on this radio that 80% of the people that have been killed so far are Muslims.
Agreed.
Do you understand? Because this
It's a faction. Yes, it's a faction.
you understand? So there are some group of people who don't want peace at all in the entire world. We have Jinam, ISWAP, and the rest. So democracy is not for us. We need a leadership, a very functionable leadership that will take us to where we want to go. Because we don't produce anything, toothpick, we spend about $18 million importing toothpick. 2016, I don't know as of now. As of 2016, you can go fact check it. As of 2016, we spent $18 million importing common toothpick. And this, I didn't say it. It was the Minister of Agriculture that said this. Do you understand? I would do.
Yes.
I think I would do something. Yes. Thank you. I would do it. You understand? So he said it. You can go and verify. We spend $18 million annually.
And we have the everything.
You understand? That I just, bro, you can't figure this kind of thing now. Like, so we are going for a quick break, and we'll be coming back. We'll continue our conversation when we come back. Before we go, I would like to tell you to check on sisterdubong.com. We are living in a chaotic world, and you don't have
you need to concern about yourself.
You need to check out for yourself. You need to be spiritually minded in this world. A lot of us are going through different problems, right? Might be feeling some challenges, a lot of challenges, finding it difficult to get married, frustration, depression, and the rest. I advise you to search for sisterdubong.com. Her name is Zina Pelin, aka Sister Dubong, the African spiritual reader. You can hit her up on 718-253-7273 for a spiritual horoscope. for your personalized cosmetic horoscope reading, search for Sister Du. Go to your Chrome or Google, search sisterdubon.com, and you will see all spiritual prayers there. You select, if you are in depression, you are frustrated, you find it difficult to navigate this world, like I said from the beginning, each and every one of us has problems. You have maybe your immigration problem, you're in the US, you are facing immigration problems and the rest, or your brothers and sisters are in prison and you find it difficult to get them out, meet Sister Dubon, the African spiritual reader today, and get your spiritual horoscope and reading, right? So we'll be going for a short break and we'll leave the department to give us some beautiful music, shake your body, tie your shoelace, make sure you are strong and let's shake it off. Let's shake all these trouble, yeah, understand? And don't forget to check on, for those of you who are in New York City, don't forget to take advantage of this great opportunity. In New York City, we take care of you by just living here. You have access to low or no cost health care, right? NYC care includes primary and preventive care, medications, mental health service, and many more. Regardless of your immigration status or ability to pay, enroll or renew your membership today at nyccare.nyc, or you can call the following number on your screen: 6466922273. I repeat again, the number is 6466922273. So we'll be back in a twinkle of an eye, right? Stay tuned and enjoy. Bye. Peace and blessings.
Bong, the true original African reader and advisor, has reunited loved ones and families, helped many prosper in business, brought favor in difficult court cases, helped with the most desperate problems where many have failed.
Call me, Sister Dubon, at 718-253-7273. Don't give up.
Private confidential consultations in English, French, or Spanish. Results are guaranteed.
Yes, my people. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. I go by the name DJ Pat Max, and you know what time it is. This is Africans Awake, and I have with me in the studio Billions. Big shout out to Billions, and I'm on the ones and two. I go by the name DJ Pat Max, and I represent for King and Queen Radio. And I'm sending big shout outs to all of you. Good morning to everybody listening to the sound of my voice. Big shout out to everybody tuned in to this show, Africans Awake. It happens every Tuesday morning, 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 7 o'clock in the morning in West African time. We are active, we are here. So I'm sending big shout outs to each and everybody watching this show, listening to this show live, and this is a Coachella week, and we had a great Coachella weekend, and the likes of Justin Bieber, Whiskey, Thames, Davido, Central C, and other beautiful US artists. They were on attendance, and it was very, very massive. It was very, very great. And big shout out to everybody listening to King and Queen Radio from Asia, Africa, America. I don't know what continent you're listening to us from, but big shout out to you for supporting us. This is King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and I'm sending big shout outs to my boss Zina Perlin, and also big shout outs to all the staff of King and Queen Radio. Big shout out to you, the fans. Big shout out to you, the listeners. I go by name DJ Pat Max, and I'm spreading love and vibrating love with you out there. I'm going to play good music. So I want you to sit tight, enjoy the show, and if you have whatsoever you want to advertise your goods and your services, you want to promote your music with us, just call us at this number at 718-253-7273, and we're going to respond to you. I go again, 718-253-7273, and also you can write us on our email at africanreader@aol.com, and we're going to respond to you as soon as possible. And I'm going to play good music. So this one is titled Sorry by Justin Bieber. And I want to say big shout out to Justin Bieber for always celebrating African music. Big shout out to Justin Bieber for, for loving, try to push the sound, the African creatives, and also pushing the sound. A lot of people love his music, and I also love his music. King and Queen Radio, we love his music, and I want you out there to share this live, share this station, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, and also don't forget to look up sisterdubon.com, and God bless you.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time, cause someone call a referee. Cause I just need one more shot, have forgiveness. I know you know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. And by once or twice I mean maybe a couple of 100 times. So let me redeem on myself tonight. Cause I just need one more shot, second chances. Yeah. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. But I go, and then you go out and spill the truth. Can we both say the words and forget this? Yeah. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now?
DJ
Leave your heart to me.
Fire, baby.
Baby, no do me. Pasa, baby, don't leave me go.
Give your heart to me. I'm not gonna let you go. Baby, no do me. Basa, baby, don't leave me go.
I go there, body like skin tight. Say you go there by my side. Till the end of time, we go there tight. Yeah, say you go there with me.
Baby, I go do your body like skin tight. Why you go there by my side? Till the end of time, we go there tight. Say you go there with me.
Say you the only one for me. Baby, can't you see?
Body like skin tight. I go do your body like skin tight.
You go there with me. You the only one for me. Baby, can't you see?
Body like skin tight. I go do your body like skin tight. You go there with me.
Hey, my baby.
Baby,
Hey, sweetie.
Sweetie,
Hey, my baby. Get up. Let's make love tonight. When you see me and I see you, baby girl, say my head dead touch tonight. Oh,
get up. Come touch me tonight. When you see me and I see you, baby boy, no, I need your love tonight.
say I need your love all night. Say you got me all night. Say never leave me all night. Say you got me all night. Oh, no sir, working no side. Are you single with it or you just joking? I just been Friday but no smoking. In the room with him, so I said just something. We should just go out and we should blow something. Like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh. What's good, what's poppin'? Just like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'?
Yes, I'm single, but I'm not joking. Cause I'm scared you gon' leave me broken. Even when I hesitate, stuck in my ways. Would you let me be or is you controlling? I said that